Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and a Citadel is sitting here staring us in the face. However, I'm looking at only 800 materials. I know, that's actually good for us compared to some points in this playthrough, but I think I need to see about upping that, and what I may do before I do the Citadel is I have the perfect trade partners to gain materials right around us. And I'm thinking I'm going to jump right in there and do that. First of all, the fact is I have 6 new soldiers sitting at the base, not able to do anything other than trade. I'm thinking I may invest in yet one more Manticore. And the reason being is we have plenty of ships as long as we don't have to use any of them as fighters. So right now, Nikolai Carpathia is over there battling the Behemoth and its flyers, and so is the Aurora. And we'll be fine once they're back. It's just that in the meantime, we don't have enough passenger capacity. So I'm going to build one more Manticore, because even when they do come back and everybody has a home and we have some spare, we'll have some spare seats, but we have yet to have built our first mutoid also. And the mutoids are available to be built, and for whatever reason, don't ask me, ZigZag has just avoided and overlooked and forgotten that we can make these guys. And we haven't done it yet. So we're going to need carrying capacity on airships for them too when I start building some mutoids. So not that I can roll out all that many with this many mutagens, but we definitely could get started with a couple, 2, 3, and be well on our way to having some alternatives to taking out people with delirium and attracting touched by the void. So that's where I'm at in my head. That's what I'm thinking. I sometimes have too much time to think in between missions and recording sessions, and this is where my head's at right now. So we are going to actually build the first piece of the Manticore right here. There you go. There's also something else I need to build for our newest technical that we built up, our technician, and that is, he doesn't come with anything. We have the Watcher ATs, we have like 3 of those in the store, although I need to distribute those. So we can give him one of those, but we have no arms for him. So we need to build some arms. And what I'm thinking is we'll build those, well, he can't even, well, let's put it this way, he can't even go out yet. So we will keep it there. The Manticore will be built. It'll only be able to carry 2. We'll still have to build the FAR-M. We don't have enough to do all that yet because we haven't traded. And that's why I didn't want to do the Citadel just yet till after we do those 4 trades nearby. And then I'm thinking we will be okay fund-wise to continue. That's at least what I'm thinking. So let's get the Manticore 1 over here. And then let's get Machine Hater over here. And we're going to trade on these 4. If we decide we need a little bit more, there is another one down here that could be traded with. And I'm sure we could find another nearby one that could trade tech. And we're going to use our temporary abundance of tech to trade up some materials so we have a better balance. So let's get going. And I don't think this question mark, I think, was already here. So we didn't pick up anything new. No story missions here at the Synedrian base. So we're just going to keep moving over here. Then we have the Aurora going back up to get repaired, and we have the Behemoth that's probably going to go here and damage this haven. But we'll have to keep our eyes open for new flyers that may come out in the meantime. And then we actually have some personnel that needs to be looked at, because there's some that need a promotion, and there's one new soldier that's flying around with us, and that would be Anna Avarice LeMay. And she has, let's take a closer look at her. We picked her up from the Disciples of Anu as our newest hire. She has the Radiant Hope head. So it's nice to have something a little different than Frenzy all the time. But we've got her fully equipped, ready to go. She's got her first 2 promotions there. And because I like this perk so much, and I'm happy I have somebody who can breathe some mist for us, we're going to dip 15 into the pool just to get that right now. And at some point we'll also pick up Biochemist, just not yet. What we may do is skip the handgun proficiency when we get our next promotion and spend it on Biochemist instead, is the way I'm leaning. So welcome to the team. Anna, you're currently flying on the Hunter Robin. We'll see about potentially shifting you around at some point as we get our other teams in the air. We also have a couple other promotions that we picked up, and we never did anything with them yet. So you've gained a sniper rifle proficiency, our infiltrator has, and I'm kind of thinking that doesn't sound half bad to pick up for an infiltrator. Yeah, the thing is, I'm so busy shooting out these things, but when we get, you got this great accuracy perk here, and when we get farther down, is there going to be some other perks we can do? Yeah, the sneak attack that's coming up, having the ability to vanish, weak spot, removing armor when you remove the body part. A sniper's good for that perk. So I'm thinking, I think I want to try picking this up. So there's your promotion there. I'm thinking that our willpower is horrid. That's just because of our delirium. That's not a big deal. And really the only thing we have to spend will on at the moment is a decoy. So let's just see. We should be able to... Yeah, we have a sniper weapon. And in fact, if I do this, now you're proficient. Sometimes you just got to move away and come back when you pick up a new skill for the proficiency to show. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a grenade, a med kit, and we have room to do a few other things. Little extra ammo there, little extra ammo there, and maybe even a little extra ammo there to give you some nice balance here in the things you can do for us. And we'll see about adjusting that down the road once we get some experience with it. And strength, therefore, is okay. So let's dip a couple into the pool and give you a little extra speed as our sneaky Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. If we get to more will perks farther up, which we eventually will, we'll focus more on willpower then. For now, we'll work on the speed. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have you hold that weapon as the starting weapon that we carry around with you. Very good. We got one more promotion. Yaya Cthulhu. Awesome. And what do I want? Well, you know what I always want to do the most with my priests is, especially when they get up to all these different perks. Well, mind control is a big one anyway, but you know, you've been shooting a lot more. Now that we have this a weapon available, I would like to also be able to do viral paralysis, poison, acid, etc., etc. Well, we wouldn't do it. It says viral paralysis, poison, and acid damage increased by 25%. So if the weapon doesn't output it to begin with, then I guess that perk really doesn't help us. So it does help with your viral weapon. We'll have to keep our eyes open for other weapons that can output paralysis and whatnot, because you'll be a good one to use those weapons for. I'm still going to pick that up now. I've been wanting to pick it up for a while, and you've helped us cause some panic, and this will make it even that much easier to do just that. And then what do I want to do next? I don't know that acid resistance is that important right at the moment. All organic enemies within 15 tiles are automatically revealed. You know, that's kind of a nice one. We'll pick it up. And we can start giving you ammo and whatnots back in your inventory. And there you go. You're fully laden again. Okay, all the promotions are done. Enough chit-chat. Because, boy, can I chit-chat sometimes. Let's keep flying and finding out what else we have around to deal with. All right, our first trade over here. And it is tech for materials. And that's nice, trading only 38 tech for 228 materials. I always love trading tech. You feel like you're getting your money's worth somehow with these trades. And I think this is our Tiamat that's been searching. Or this is over in South America where we have a story along with the Citadel Haven we just arrived at. That could also be. At the Citadel Haven of Neo Djibouti, our operatives run into a recently returned scientific expedition helmed by Professor Matai, which has set out to explore a complex of limestone caverns in which the Pandora virus seems to have produced a completely unique category of bioluminescent fungal hybrids. Whew. Unfortunately, some kind of large burrowing creature caused a collapse that buried half the team and damaged much of the equipment. Some of our advanced Phoenix tech might be able to recover the highly valuable data the scientists died collecting. With the equipment in the state it's in, however, it would be a very expensive and complicated project. Well, guess what? We can spare the resources. We're trading them away so they won't have them forever. I guess this is nice that we ran into this now while we have the tech. And there we go. So we got 152 research. Haven likes us. Synedrian likes us. And we did need to climb back up with Synedrian a little bit more. It takes effort, ingenuity, and a lot of spare parts. But eventually our operatives manage to retrieve most of the data. Professor Matai is pleased, although nothing can really make up for the people she lost. At least we can hope that what we did will help in some small way, she says, with a tired smile. All right, so yeah, that is that. So we can't really do anything else at this point except wait for a flyer over here. Oh, wait, I take that back. We have another question mark over here. We might as well search those out. And we may have some other points of interest down here also. I can't remember if these were there already or not, but yeah, we'll have some reasons to spend time in South America soon, is what it looks like. So let's just fly over here searching until a flyer comes out. Might as well. And here is the Tiamat's exploration, I believe. Our operatives report seeing a strange, spindly, quivering line on the horizon. When the Tiamat 8 gets closer, they discover a gargantuan spinal column extending hundreds of meters into the sky. Rising up from a pool of mucus, it holds itself in place with an array of thin, near-transparent tentacles. It seems to emit a low hum. Well, we could dynamite it and get rid of it. We could let the disciples know about it. And we're capped with them anyway, so any benefit we get from that is... So we'll just study it and get some more research. And there we go. I mean, we are researching advanced laser technology, so, right now, to me, research would come in handy. So it almost seems like the whole thing is some kind of emitter, an organic communications array, perhaps? But to what end? Our operatives retrieve as much data as they can, but answers remain elusive. All right, so we're going to continue exploring with the Tiamat over here. And we'll have some trades coming up in a moment also. Okay, we got another trade. So it looks like the machine hater is had much less distance to cover and is going to get 3 trades compared to the 1 over here. Is the way it's going to work out. 38 for 228. I'm loving these trades. That's all I can say. Although, okay, I guess we were that low that that's why it doesn't seem that high yet. I'm looking at the number going, wait, but that's right. We are constructing another Tiamat that ate up our supplies. All right, we're climbing, we're getting there. Machine hater, get over here. And is there any other trading that we have in the neighborhood? Well, we might as well just get them all done. Make sure we have them done before we get back to the Citadel and make that our mission. Okay, I'm still comfortable with our tech, so I'll continue doing a little more of this trading. Except for you, Machine Hater, why don't we kind of just hang out at the Citadel, waiting to be met back up with our partner vessel. The other thing we could do is fly you over here to trade. That'll end up being about the same amount. And we'll see if I decide to do the trade as our tech starts dwindling. We'll see. All right, we're going to explore here. I don't know if we really found... Well, yeah, I think we're starting to find question marks over here. Remember, there was a haven or a site of some kind. So it looks like it was a site of some kind where a flyer had gone before. So let's see. It seems like it was a little lower. Let's check this out. There's still no flyer, and see if we can find some more points of interest. And we've made it back here with our first ship. We got to recover some stamina. That's definitely something we need to do. Are both our ships up there together? Nefertiti and... Yeah, we're both up here. So we're going to get the squeaky repair a little bit, and then we'll also get our stamina up a little bit, and then we'll be able to be ready for a mission for this team also. All right, no more question marks are seen at the moment, so we're just going to fly back to a hopefully convenient point of interest for you, Nikolai, and wait for the next flyer to show its face. And Tent City, the Tiamat 8 circles a huge gathering of tents and other temporary shelters. Our operatives sit down to find this massive camp totally abandoned. It looks like it was once some kind of aid base administered by the Red Cross, the Red Crescent, or the United Nations. There is no one left alive. So we search and we find some stuff. Hours of trawling through the ruined tent after ruined tent take their toll on our operatives. It is hard to scavenge through the remains of people's lives. A grim reminder of all that we lost. So we got some materials and food and only lost 10 stamina. Not a big one. And do we have another search up here.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
Aha, let's go see where this one's at. And it is one that could be protected or hold up by itself. Could the Tiamat get there in time? I don't know. That's always a big if to me on the Tiamat. Let's go see what our teams here look like. Shane Marine Grunt, you probably don't have enough stamina yet to combat what you have in Delirium, but oops, everybody else is okay-ish, and I wonder if we have enough to compensate your lack. Well, I'll tell you what we could try is healing your Delirium. Well, it's not, it's not like we've been down this path before. It's not like you need a lot of will just yet. Unless you want to do a decoy, we'll just have to count on you not using a decoy. So I have a couple ships here that I know can get there in time, and that way I can keep the Tiamat. We'll keep the Tiamat exploring up here. We got a couple sites nearby up here. So rather than take it away from what it's already sort of near, we'll take these two ships up. Nefertiti, no relation, and the Hunter Robin to try and protect this haven. That would be some more rewards that we would be able to get, and I may end up, I don't know if I'll end up doing both those. Yeah, because that would get us down to around 300. That's acceptable. That's okay. And we'll have a payoff here potentially as long as we're successful. We'll have these trades that'll be successful, and then we'll be in good shape to recover from a Citadel mission where we sometimes can expend the resources, and that's more what I was concerned about. Okay, that's good for the Aurora now to get fixed up, so when a flyer does appear, we'll have two ships available. And we got a little bit of a trade here. I'm going for it. And we're going to fly you back to the Citadel. And we're going to wait to do that mission coming up. Just like we're going to do here. Oh, but this doesn't let me trade. This only lets me trade for food. I don't need it. I misread that. Don't know why we went there. Let's get ready for this mission at the Citadel.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
And we have another one under attack, and this one's down here. So guess what? It looks like the Citadel is on hold once again. Now this one could be, maybe this one, although the disciples of Anu outnumber, so it doesn't make sense that it was an attack from this Citadel. But guess what? We're changing course with our two ships here for yet another haven defense down here. Okay, we're both flying. Let's get going. We're here waiting for a flyer, so all's good. We're just going to sit here and watch this haven get damaged. And we've made it to a haven. Now, which ships are these that got to the haven? Okay, we got one more that's almost there. That is the Manticore 1. So they, for whatever reason, didn't you guys... Oh, this is down here, so you guys arrived at different times. Where's my other haven assaults? Okay, so we're almost to this. So we're going to have, looks like we're going to have, here I'm thinking we're going to have a Citadel today, but we're going to have back-to-back haven defenses, hopefully with good payoff. And at least with Anu, we'll build back up our food supplies a little bit stronger because they pay better rewards with food. So let's just keep going. It looks like it'll be the one down in Africa that will hit first. Yeah, now this one is a nighttime mission. I don't think... Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to wait long enough, I don't think. Well, that's got a long ways to go. Let's see if we can't wait for the daytime here. And then on the other one, let's see where we're going to be at daytime versus nighttime. We're real close to daytime here, so we'll hardly have to wait at all here. In fact, it is now daytime up here. So this is going to end up being the one that we do first. Okay, both ships are there. And let's get going. And let's see who we're going to take out on this one. Now, we do have our newest priest that could come out to help us. Do we have another priest down here? Well, we have Yaya. But these two priests are different kinds of priests. So perhaps we could get away with using them. Squeaky, I'm thinking I'm going with individuals this time on this particular mission. We're going to have Sean Skelpick go out. We're going to have Robbie Zasso go out. We're going to have our, you know... But then the question becomes, Yaya, you wouldn't quite be able to make it. Well, guess what? We're going to give you a short break, even though you're valuable. Oh boy, you're valuable. But you know what? We're just going to do. I want to get our newest individual out. She's got a character, and she wants a chance to use this character, and we will be coming back to you, Yaya. Never fear. We will be coming back. So that gives us 2 snipers. A couple assaults. Yeah, nice mix. We'll also have Shane Marine Grunt Vanson as infiltrator, and we'll have a priest. We just got to remember this priest helps us with our will, which actually, well, we're fighting delirium. Might not be a bad thing, especially for you, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. You'll have somebody nearby to help you recover will. All right, let's go take a look at our loadouts and make sure we're ready to go. And we're going to have to re-equip everybody up a little bit. Because we had stripped down. In fact, we'll leave it like this for you. We'll keep the grenade in the ready slot. And the question is, we have one of these. Do I want to upgrade? Do I want to just use this? Well, the thing is, I don't have ammo for it. So I can't just use it. We got the extra gun. I'm going to have to figure out who has the other one so we can think about reverse engineering this puppy so we can use it going forward. So I'll keep my eyes open for who has one. I'm pretty sure someone is sporting one around, carrying it, and we'll bring it back out so we can reverse engineer once I locate it. In the meantime, we're going willpower. Jerry Stray Catkins, you are not one of the ones with the missing weapon that I need to reverse engineer. And we're going to do this, give you backup ammo there, and in fact we'll oh wait, you can't carry all this. Let's see. Now you're good. Now you're ready. And speaking of which, let's give you that extra grenade. All right, Squeaky, you're there. In fact, Squeaky, just like we always do, let's make sure the grenades are available so those of us that might have the opportunity to carry them can. Dark Admiral, you do have Boom Blast. We haven't picked up the Rage Burst yet. Hopefully there's no need for it today. We'll carry extra ammo, and we'll carry a grenade there, a couple of each of these grenades for you, even though you do have a grenade launcher. I'm going to give you a shot of will just so we can better utilize Boom Blast. Ramex. Now we're going to have to see about building another grenade launcher so both of you guys can have a grenade launcher to have some fun with. In the meantime, well, that's right, you had that bad experience with your treatment where you can't carry as much as you used to be able to anyway, so this is just the way it's going to be. That's why we kind of gave up your grenade launcher in the first place. So we're going to, well, we got to keep helping our Boom Blast numbers and building up our will, and we also then have to counter that with building up strength. So these are the two. You're just not going to be a fast individual, Aramex, unless we get you some kind of speedier legs to help us out. I don't think we have access to the fastest of legs yet, so we'll wait for any potential mutation, and I'm not going to spend on an augmentation right now. Although these are not bad for speed and getting you around a little faster just on the run. So we'll keep that in the back of our minds. Sean, Scalp it McGuire, you got a full complement of weapons and you can carry more. What else do we need you to carry? You'll be back up with the extra med kits like this. And willpower wise, yeah, you're getting to the point. We're going to need you to get marked for, in fact, we'll just, not spending anything now. You know, I could go will, but I'm going to save up for marked for death so we don't have to go into the pool because it's getting low. And that's going to be our next pickup. Arabi Azaso. You're looking good the way you are. I think we're going to keep it just like this. Shane Marine Grant Vanson, we touched you already with your promotion. And welcome to the team as a sniper. And Yaya, you're taking a break. And about the only thing I'll do, just in case, is why don't we share your goo boots with the new... Well, we could always share them with Robbie Zasso too. But we'll share them with the new... There we go. These will be the priest boots that we can share around. All right, we're ready for this defense. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered. Let's hope this team is up to it. I think it's a pretty decent team overall. It's going to be weird not having a priest named Yaya out with this team, but we got the new Avarice along to help us out. So good luck on your first mission, Anna. All right, here we are, and we see things right off the bat, and one of them is an Acheron. So let's go take a look right away. This is definitely potentially the biggest concern right here, depending on what kind it is. Resurrection, okay, so it's not the worst kind we could be facing, but Resurrection can definitely be a pain in our behinds. And what else? Let's just kind of get a sense of who's what where. We got a guy, and we got to protect this machinery, and he's right next to the machinery to go slashing away and really damage it bad. So he's got a spitterhead with him. We got a guy over on the roof, so there's our sniper target. He's a shield bearer prime, so just getting rid of the claw leaves him with a spitterhead. And we are to the point where pretty much the only shield bearers we see anymore are the primes. Have you noticed? Oh, as soon as I say that, we see a shield bearer champion, and we'll be going for his claw. I didn't notice anybody who was touched by the void early on at this point, so hopefully it stays that way. There's a lot of machinery right here, though, that the two claw dudes can get. Well, they're just near all the machinery. We got some minor stuff out this way also, and we have Anu here, an assault. We have Anu here, a berserker, and that's the only two I see right off the bat. So let's see how we want to play this. Let's take our snipers and take a look with those of us that can snipe, and the two that can definitely get us going on the sniping. You know, you're also up kind of high, so I'm almost feeling like this guy's not as close to some of the stuff. No, I take it back. There's machinery all over. So all these guys can get there. Let's just kind of just take a look at all the shots that you have and see if any of them... Well, this is probably a good chance to minimize the damage he can do on the machinery. So we're going to start out with you here, Sean. Thank you, sir. And then we'll figure out how to
make a difference.
Change you around from that. Now we have another shot here, Robbie Zasso, but what I'll probably do with you is move you for a single shot. Maybe we just take this guy out, because I do potentially have other options over there.
Here I come.
Okay. Machinery in the corner has been protected temporarily. So you will, Sean, be able to be on Overwatch, and maybe we end up overwatching against this guy and working on others as best we can. Now we're all within range to gain will as long as I keep my priest in this general direction. Then again, maybe we don't need to worry about will this early, and we just get the hay over here. We might get shot by goo if we get too close to this thing, but we gave you the goo boots. Let's pick up a berserker to help us out. Alright, we see somebody new way in the back. He looks like touched by the void, but he's way in the back. And a Myrmidon way in the back. So they're a concern, but they're not near us yet. Oh, now is he a sniper? No, but he has the piercing weapon, right? That's another way to be able to reverse engineer if we can get this guy to drop that weapon. So, we now have the Berserker on our side. And I'm wondering if the Berserker can at least start some shredding. Or we have acid and a shock. Yeah, I don't know that the shock is really going to do us much good over on this side of the map. 240 shock. 370 health. Yeah, there's no wimpy targets over here that I feel like shock is really going to matter with until we start hurting them. So what we got to do is, what I'm hoping we can do is get some shots to wear down. So it looks like we're only going to get 2 shots on this guy to wear down some of his armor. Okay, I can dash and get more than 2 shots. We can dash and get 3 shots. I'm thinking, even with our Nurgle's Wrath. And this gives us a little bit of hunker power. So maybe the piercing assault rifle won't kill us outright.
Ready to engage. Finger on the trigger.
Alright, so we got some armor stripping on the husk. Let's see if they all hit the husk. You know, we know we hit them all, hit it somewhere. Yeah, it looks like they all hit on the husk. That's good, because that's the biggest and easiest part down the road for us to hit with everybody else. Now, Shade, Marine Grunt, Vance, and the question is, do I want to just get out spider drones this first turn? Or do I want to see about shooting off a claw? I'll tell you what, I think we're going to maybe take a look at this shot first. And it's not a guaranteed claw hit. So what I'm going to do instead is get out 2 spider drones just to get us started with you. Alright, Dark Admiral. And then Aramex. Aramex, you do not have... Let's just see at this range. Do you have any kind of a great shot? You kind of do. If I move you over, it's good enough, at least in the inner circle part. How far can you move? Yeah, to jump down... So if we bring you up here, that might be a good enough shot to at least try and wear this guy down some more. It's not a perfect shot. He's got cover in there.
Already.
Says you don't see him, but sure looks like it to me. Oh, that was, for such a big range shot, that was a nice grouping that you pulled off on that Acheron. That was awesome. That was pretty damn impressive. What we're going to do is we will boom blast with you, Dark Admiral. And we're going to think, you know, what I may do is just kind of drop, see if we can't drop it in here, start hurting this very hurtful Triton. And I might just drop them all because we're going to have Overwatch from Sean Skelpet over here. Probably not enough, depending on how he moves or where he moves, to kill him. Although it is a double, it is kill zone. Alright. So he's going to be able to regenerate a little bit. But he's got a nice bleed going that will help us take him out coming up too. So I think that was a nice job there. Now we've got our assaults. And I'm kind of leaning towards seeing if we can get them over here and quick aim on. Maybe we can get the Acheron out of here early. What do you think?
Come get some.
Okay, the quick aim won't be quite as good a shot as that, but I'm not going to complain too much. I still think it'll be a good shot. Yeah, because this as a quick aim, oh, well, we can try not quick aiming and we'll probably do okay damage there. And then maybe if I can get you, Jerry Stray Catkins, far enough. It says you'll have an angle from where you can go. Let's find out what this angle looks like for you. And that's 8% malfunction. Let's just see what this weapon looks like at this distance. So if I can do as much damage as I think we can with that shotgun, maybe we don't spend will for quick aim and we just do some basic shots. That was pretty dang good. Now, let's see what this shot looks like. And that's a pretty dang good chance to take this thing out. Ooh. Oh, baby. Maybe I should have quick aimed. Maybe I should have quick aimed because he's going to survive one turn. At least there's no one right nearby to resurrect. Doesn't mean he can't goo us and cause some issues that way. So Commander misplayed that. Should have not trusted the meter all the way. And he should have quick aimed. Now the other option I would have is I could overwatch against this guy moving. And we might be able to take him out that way. The thing I worry about with Acherons is the overwatches tend to go and aim for the head, not the husk. So with that in mind, we're overwatching over here. Right there. And I overwatched on the roof. So if he moves on the roof, we hit him on the roof before he has a chance maybe to jump down behind the building and we can't hit him. Cross your fingers. Okay, tough hits on the machinery. That's a venomous Myrmidon that's helping out. And let's see if the goo comes our way. Yes, it does. Comes our way a double power. And our Overwatch couldn't pick him up. So the thing with there being a lot of sites out there for them to knock down and hit and damage, oh baby, and that 80 acid is probably going to be mostly against our health coming up. So we definitely need to heal ourselves, because look at that. So that's 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we're going to take a big hit to our health coming up. So this guy, in addition to, I think we better heal now. Because we need to be at full strength if we're going to take another hit next turn with all this acid. That's what I'm thinking. Because there's no way to take off the acid. And what I'm going to do is just, at least since we'll keep you kind of sitting here in the distance in the background here. And at least, since this guy hurt the heck out of you, hurt the heck back at him. Alright. Disciples of Anu Berserker is stuck. He doesn't have apparently stomp legs or anything good that'll help him get out of this situation. What we can look at is how far can you throw a grenade?
Check this out.
Not far enough. How far can you shoot a pistol at small targets? Probably, it's probably not going to be a great shot. But we'll do what we can. And you're missing nicely.
Ready to engage.
Okay, you hit the shield at least once to wear it down for us. Other than that, you're stuck. Now, we do have the benefit of some spider drones. He looks fairly protected back there. I'd love nothing better than to send a spider drone back here to hurt him. And we're going to see if we can still get some hurt on him, even though he's behind some cover. And that's good. We ran the Overwatch. We will get some more hurt on him. Hopefully, let's see if it's enough. And we took out a wing. He is still bleeding 50, but he's still got a lot of hit points. So the regeneration definitely helped him out a little bit. So the other thing we could think about doing is just sending another one of our little boom boys down here. And unfortunately, the equipment got destroyed. So that was the downfall of that move. And he's bleeding 110. His hit points are 100. And at least we may have lost a weapon, but he's no longer a threat. I have an assault. I have 2 snipers to help us out. One could go there. The other one can... Let's see if you have a claw shot.
Looking for an angle.
Well, we're going to try the pincer shot. And it did. I see red. We took out a pincer. So he's a spitter guy now. The shield bearer prime. That is not bad. Rabizaso. Now you only have a shot on this guy. Let's see what it looks like. And it's decent. And we've eliminated one more threat as far as a Myrmidon is concerned. And he's the venomous kind, which I hate more than the acid. Oh, they're both venomous. So there's that. Let's hope he can't... Yeah, I think you're safe, this guy, out of range. So you're going to take your acid hit. You have another med kit to recover again from that. You just won't have a heck of a lot of armor to help protect you. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we could also get our assault helping us out? But I think our biggest priority right off the bat, we got these 2 guys handled, is this, even though it's only a spitterhead, these guys aren't near anything. Then again, let's boom blast. And start wearing these guys down before they can get to any machinery. How about that? I think they've destroyed enough machinery, don't you? Now what we got to find for our guys is some shoulder mounted equipment so we can get more than just 2 grenades, so we can also either get a rocket and or, you know, a Destiny at some point to give them a little more power. And we are starting to wear them down. We took off, if he had one. Okay, so this is not the spitterhead variety. He's just a shield bearer, so got excited about taking out a potential spitterhead, but he doesn't have one. Now, who do we have next, and what do we want to do with them? We have you, and what we can do, let's see, who do you have that you can panic? Oh, we can panic the potential Umbra guy. He's the only one we see. He won't be able to shoot. We have to worry about a spitterhead because you're kind of close for a spitterhead. Let's keep panic on this guy in mind. I kind of like the idea because otherwise he's probably going to shoot this structure if we don't. And he's currently not been hit, and we just don't know the type of void touch he has yet. So I do not want to damage him. I do not want to hurt him in any way, shape, or form. Aramex.
Can't wait.
Tried to set myself up for a a little mistake there. I'm going to send you one more step, Aramex. How far can you throw your grenade right now? As a question. Not quite far enough. So if I could run you up to throw a grenade against this thing, and maybe, since it's a small target, it's going to be easier to hit than this weapon. Yeah, I like the idea of the grenade toss, We can get you this far, and I think that might be just enough distance for you to make a throw. We'll find out. And it helps. We wore down his arm that holds the shield a little bit. I did notice that much.
My turn.
Robbie Zasso, you've shot. Sean Skelpit, you've shot. So you guys are just Overwatchers now. Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, you could be a shooter for us. There is no line apparently where you can come out of there. Oh wait, let's hold your weapon and then we'll find out. There's a line potentially here with Aramex in the way where you could have a shot. Let's at least take a look at it, because if it's no good, we can put our last spider drone out and then reload it. So we'll take a look at this option.
Eyes peeled.
Okay, there's Aramex. He's not too close to us. And we're not going to really take this guy out. So this is what I'm thinking. We're just going to do what I was talking about with the spider drone. Kind of get this out there as a distraction to that guy. And we're going to reload for more spider drones.
Reloading.
And then you, Anna, you're going to panic that guy for starters. And then I'm also going to back you off from Mr. Spitterhead, and you'll be near all of us to help bring back some will. And let's Overwatch against a potential advance. And we'll do the same thing with you, Robbie Zasso. Thinking of the Spitterhead guy coming towards us. And Jerry, we haven't used you yet. I'm trying to think of the best way to try and use your shot. And I can't really with the machinery that's in the way over here. Now these guys don't have guns to shoot at you. So let's stand up where we have a potential shot at them and take it. All right, he actually took a shot for us. And the Spitterhead runs away. So that piece of machinery is not meant to survive, is the way it feels. Disciples of Anu, Berserker, you can't see anybody. You're just going to have to hang tight, because I don't think your arm is good enough. Yeah, and it's not, to really help us out. Now what we do have is potential shots with our snipers.
Come get some.
On the claw that's hurting our machinery back here. It's a little spindly at this distance to be able to hit it. We're going to try though. Well, the pincer is almost gone, so I don't even... Did we hit the pincer? We did. We did not. We took out something. We took out his. We took away the shield. Well, I guess Robbie Zasso, he's trying to help you out and make life easy for you.
Let me see.
That was very nice of Sean. Please make sure you thank him. And once again, your claw chance is not great. But we tried. He grunted, and there he goes. He's the armless Arthron. They can't do a thing but run away. So the snipers did their job between the two of them. And we have a Myrmidon over here that would be nice to deal with. And then we're going to have this guy recovering, though. And if he can move right away, he's going to be a threat and a danger to us. So we're going to have to be a little careful. This guy, we're using your other med kit. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's have you help out Anna. And that way this guy, since he's going to be running forward, will still have a spare med kit on his person. Because our snipers have shot... If they're going to be running Overwatch, I don't really want to stand in their way so much. Now we also have this. We have our spider drone. I don't know if we can quite reach. Let's find out if the explosion can reach it. It can reach the Myrmidon. And the Myrmidon's out too. We took its body out. So the spider drones have been very good anti-Myrmidon devices. We got to worry about this guy coming up. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he is going to leave even though he has a spitterhead, or is he going to spit at the structures? I guess we'll find out. But right now, I'm not seeing much more on the map that's been moving around and saying, notice me, notice me, notice me. So I think what we're going to look at doing is getting our heavies a little farther forward, because this guy shoots and we have return fire, and we're going to bring our heavies farther forward and see if he's going to shoot at us. We'll hunker you down. I think Admiral Man, we're going to do kind of the same maneuver with you. And we're right in our line of Overwatch fire, so what I'm probably going to think about doing... Is there a path to the roof? No. There's not really a path to the roof. I was thinking of getting my snipers up high if there is a way to get up on this roof, but I'm not seeing it. So we're going to move our snipers forward.
I'm on the move. I'm repositioning.
Okay. And we're also Jerry Stray Catkins. I'm thinking I'm going to move you forward. We don't really have to worry about anything that's there. This guy, I want to move you forward too. I'd like to keep you like behind a... Oh, we can't move behind the fence because of the big blob there. Because he could shoot. So let's crouch you here, so you're also nearby to be able to potentially run up against him. And Disciples of Anu, that goo hopefully will remove next turn, and you'll have a chance to help us. I'm going to move you a little farther forward, Anna. And we're pretty much recovering Will pretty well with keeping everybody in that zone. So what we'll do is we'll also come up here for another spider drone distraction on that shooter maybe. We'll put the spider drone over here where maybe he'll have to come out and... Well, let's put it over here because we have less cover over this way, or shooters, if he decides to choose this way to run around. And Disciples of Anu Berserker. Everybody's ready. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he didn't move and he shot the structure. And he went for the spider drone. Okay, so we still... Okay, our spitterhead guy is back. I hope that shotgun did not hit this guy in the back. Let's go find out. 230 hit points, so we do not know his touch of the void yet. So that's good. What we'll be able to do is I probably just want to have... He's going to be... He looks like he'll be the last guy. So maybe I should, just so this guy does not ruin things, and shoot him before we're ready to take him out. I should maybe send the spider drone over there. Or hey, we can jump a Ramex over there. I just don't like AI-controlled individuals, you know, shooting these guys, and then he's able to call in extra reinforcements before we're able to kill him. So just hunker here, Aramex. And if he comes around to shoot at you over here, You'll be okay. And that way we'll explode on this guy right here. And try wearing him down. I was hoping we might get lucky and, you know, hurt the head, but we did not. Dark Admiral. I'm going to move you a little farther forward. Well, I'm trying to think of the best way to work on this guy with the spitterhead.
Moving.
And no, I don't want to launch your grenade. I want to see about just taking away his shield. And we have done that now. So now he is prone to others of us over here.
I'm here.
Let's see if anybody's in the way on these shots so we can still, and we're looking good. This spitterhead is out. We don't need to worry about him anymore. So we won't. What we will do is overwatch here in case, hopefully the Myrmidon doesn't ruin it, but we'll overwatch down this way in case he comes around this way. Sean, I'm going to see if we can line you up, say, here, in case he comes through this way. Of course, this guy will probably run away and ruin the overwatch. So should we just take him out? Well, we probably could take him out with you, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, or who'll come very, very close to it. Oh, it went through his arms. We got to get you a little more practice with your weapon there. Yeah, you're better used to using that one, aren't you? And we'll hide you back over here. Disciples of Anno Berserker is still stuck. I thought it'd be gone by now, but it is not. So therefore, we come up here. And we try to deal with him. Well, now how's his bleeding looking at 30? Well, he can't do anything. I was just trying to get him so that he would not run our Overwatch. But I guess we can shoot him with you, Sean, after all. And still Overwatch in that direction. Because Shane Marine Grunt Vanson and our new pickup of the Assault are crouching. So let's try this. And hopefully when that guy comes towards us, we can deal with it. Now, unfortunately, you're still bleeding. So we need to fix that.
Born ready.
Guess it's my turn.
And fortunately, I had someone else heal you. I had Anna heal you so you can still stop the bleeding this way. And therefore, we will put you on Overwatch for him coming around this way. And I think we're going to do pretty much the same thing with you over here. It's all about killing this guy now. Oh, and you just about did. Now, I think he might have been a call reinforcement guy because I don't see an Umbra symbol appearing, so I'm glad he's gone. Now, this guy may have bled out already, and let's finish this guy off. We should have a grenade we can just toss over there that will take care of that. Let's see if that's it. No, maybe this guy hasn't bled out. What else would be out there? Nothing else I'm aware of. So, you have another grenade, this guy. Can you reach the other thing?
For my team.
Yes, for your team. Let's finish him off. There we go. Now we're done. And we got some experience out of that for everybody. Yeah, they got over 25% of the structures removed, but this is with such spread out weak structures, it's hard to save them all. So I'm not disappointed with that. And good job, team. We're going to get some rewards. Let's go find out what they are. There we go. 300 food, 420 materials, and another 50 in tech. So I'm pleased with the payoff there. Very pleased. And analysis has failed to identify the origin of this attack. We did kind of spend a lot to do it, but I think overall we still came out ahead. So what we're going to do, let's take a look. We lost some limbs, so we're going to follow the same pattern. We're going to come back here to the base and get those stamina issues fixed back up yet again. And then we're going to have one more. Let's go see if we can find out where it is. Aurora is going to be fixed like in 2 seconds to go back down. We're going to have a exploration there. So this one's coming up. And what we're going to do is just let a little time go by and see if the daytime meter, which is over, you know, at the edge of Asia right now, it was daytime. How will it get here in time that we can do this one also in the daytime? Let's find out. And I'm going to come back down to Africa because I want to watch. Make sure this does not expire before we can deal with it. Uh-oh. Spiritus Mundi. Our operatives have reported unusually disturbing hallucinations of an abandoned inhuman city. The details of each experience are different, but several share clear similarities in the architecture described, including a deep pit, green pyramids, and a cyclopean tomb that instills unbearable terror. So are we going to lose one of our void omens and gain a new one here? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Some also report a voice whispering to them to approach the tomb, while one individual's claim to have heard distant voices warning them to stay away from the king in yellow. So we just lost 15 stamina. Oh well, so it's not a new void omen. Well, no, I take that back. We did lose a void omen, and we didn't gain a new one. We just lost some stamina. So one of our, I don't even remember which one it is. I'm going to have to go back to my, when I'm editing to see which one we just lost. Our diplomatic penalties and rewards are still half. So, you know, what we're gaining on these would even be better as far as rewards. But they're still good enough. And so, okay. You know, that's a good thing. Let's keep letting time go by and see if there's the daytime line. I think I can see it on the horizon here. And the Golden Age. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned Phoenix Project site. This isn't a base, but an archive of old blueprints and other planning material compiled haphazardly in 2011 when an older archival facility was demolished to make space for a bypass. And as we search, we get a nice payoff. There are various useful resources here, but the most interesting find is also the least useful. The official Phoenix Project Investment and Development Plan from 1970, setting out Newton Sumrall's and Irina Semenova's ambitious plan for the 1970s. Exploring the far side of the moon, retrieving samples from the deepest points of the ocean, even building a new research station in Antarctica. To think of all that could have been. All right, so resources are in good shape. Let's go continue exploring with the Tiamat. In fact, let's come to this question mark first, and then we'll hop over there. And I want to get back down to where we were. There we go. We still got time. It's not going to expire. It's going to be daytime any moment. Whoops. And we're back here to recover our stamina for our injured individuals. And we're going to do this mission next. It should be daytime. Let's find out. Oh, are we not there? Oh, that's the, I got to choose these ships. There we go. So deploy, it's daytime. So we got ourselves another daytime mission here. See, normally we'd get more food out of these things from Pandorans. So our things, we still have the halved payoffs and rewards. It'll be nice when that's gone. It'll be nice. I could care less about the diplomatic penalties right now. I want to get I want to get some materials and food and tech back up to where they could be. All right, so we know what's coming up next. It's going to be, in fact, will it tell us? It's in elite residences, so we have to defend facilities. It'll be a different type of map with Anno, so that's what I wanted to see. Rather than be in the slums protecting the spread out machinery, we will now be in fancier confines for the next mission. I hope you enjoyed today's. Welcome to the team, Anna, and we got a lot going on as usual. We'll see if we can stop next time and maybe see about getting mutoids built up. The only reason I'm holding off on that right at the moment is I don't have a place to put them as far as on ships yet. So we will get to mutoids soon also. I can't believe I've waited so long to get them done. So they are on the horizon. This is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you next time.